Say. And that woman, and Kukuna. Say.
Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum. Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum. Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum. Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum. Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum. Fulani for Moa, maybe dear man Pena, Mamma, Fulani for Abessay, Mufum.
What Tina Ghana and Fianson as NPP ni Yam Pesica Mason some Oba Pejuma when yabi, one Casa Pejuma when yabi, and Naya Husa Wunya Yabisika Brown so Coco to Abba many personals. Meslam Mama Martin na ho Obia or catching us too many personals in a Jessica Cotono. A China said, what Tina Nifie. Asudaya, I will say, Sabi would ye, what Chino will come and Fiansoa. No, I do not dozen Kuto or banners or discussion summer. No, I do not nanny. Now I got to Abamano. Otomanua, at the say, light off Abba. No, I saw candle. Light in the bar on pet. No, I do know. And Fianson Fianwachi, who would be him. What Tina Ghana and Fion
Uncrophobi, Omonenam, Omose, Dr. Baumia, Oba Dabeng.
Young good business of Adabeng, walk young person out there, who future party mana.
Unganche, vice not by president. Uncle Dakra. Yes. Nana Langas Organ drive and a locate see and a load the mates and Poe Mondo. Nature and two are family mates. Met all by a day.
Masevi Party the last 17 years. And then, and you probably see me a ho.
Opia was some party 24 years and counting.
All right, I was here for debate with Munufini, and then we were very, very special guest. Because NPP party, who said the party, no, say I'm two about party, no, I'm Shana Akwakugu. So that is something I want us to discuss today. It was special guest NPP Finland branch. Omo chairman. Anybody didn't come because NPP party is on January 1st year, January 31st, sorry, on special presidential primaries be. Now there is a problem with Proxy or no Proxy. Proxy in this area, maybe nyakwa nkoto aba, meti yamu bi or power be say nipa nkoto abano ewo menim anase ewo menaimu. But that is something that is causing a lot of problems in the party. I'm a party no, abenye problems kakra. And Namsubi, ama team Ken and I say for say, omonde say there shouldn't be any Proxy. Nipa 5 in a contest no. A move for say there shouldn't be any Proxy. One side, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia comes wants the Proxy. Ne party nesi jina say Proxy no. Enya dia ebebaso. Epachi enti honorable Joe Wise.
The earlier published position or guideline on proxy voting. We've listened to all kinds of petitions. We've read the petitions presented by sections of the party. And after listening to all that, we came to a conclusion that for the sake of conducting an election that is incident-free and election that is respected, election which is accessible to all, a very credible elections, that provision or that ban should be maintained. We will still not have proxy voting in this 2026 presidential primaries. That's
all right. And here Joe Wise say the beya abato no obia adwun beda ho fan say obia ni ho bokoro no abato no the credibility of the election no be intact, you know, there will not be any proxy voting. Mr. My guest is ready here today. Yera Makion, memo wajo nyumre. Ebacho Makion otemenka. All right, I think say Makion line or NTM engine. So Makion is the NDC Finland's chairman. Meneno ene between enkomo anwumre na ebisa say Proxy no kwa anything ade. Because that particular position seems to be creating a lot of problems in the party. And he said a section of the group said there be Proxy here, yeah, Proxy na ya de be able be our party no. Because that is the message of Monday man said there be Proxy no and kwa so day. Because near yahu ni say nipa dodo na no delegates and as omutimi to abani bia omowo abruchiri, especially NPP branches here what amanone no. The executives there no, most of them cannot go back to Ghana to vote. So usually what they do is say omo ankasa ma authority to maybe 1 or 2 persons be say omo nkona nkota ba mame. I understand say those in the Nordic countries nipa 12. But out of 12 no mutimi ka say be nipa 2 or 3 mo kwa Ghana there. Monje this particular project na to abano MIA. And that is what is causing problems for the party. Enti yeba go bisa say a problem and as adene ebe koso because Ken na chita for say e de krono bi be party num. Mamudu ba mi amon say there be emfa krono bi a emma party num. Enti yeba bebe. So it's the NPP chairman of Finland, Makion, and I'm in the between. So I'm trying to check if Makion's line will be intact. No, line also. That was for with him. Kevin Taylor and Poyando, as I come home. Kevin Taylor saw on Krabi, Edma Poyando, a patch of Kevin, and Claude Mayando.
It goes beyond a man for some who in Nika, my centre, and go for the between one gross centre, you intermediate. Dabio. This is serious business. Enti mo yi nkofo tiru akwoto ni tiru san tohwe ni tiru san daga tin tohwe ho at TV so keka nkwase asem ye yi ni tohwe ho tetem hwe obema
asem. To be honest, sometimes who's a Kevin Taylor know you too much. Kevin Taylor say Poyando tiru san tohwe be ba jawa ni ma de fe ni tohwe ne ba kan che me na say di asem poti na yando ko kan ya ma Kevin kan se bo chire no be ba jawo yintie
enkukwe na
Poyando say ono na bi mu no onti say President John Dramani Mahama Kolanche enkukwo nkete project or program e wa santimamu na according to him no Ashanti regional minister e de nkukwo ni bi ekogu residency ho a nkukwo ni su a esu e na Poyando e kire no
enkukwe na ena wamu
when Kevin Taylor no say hey madam for what be nya adwuma na say den ena Kevin I know you too much because calling the whole Poyando say the team say ntohwe atempa we can dey didi Poyando anka hwe pa say the round 2 we by there Kevin your phone.
It goes beyond a man for some who in Nika, my centre, and go for the between one gross centre, you intermediate. Dabio. This is serious business. Intimui in go for two, a quarter and the two centre. The two was at the garden in Torreon at TV so can quasi some. Anyway,
Makion Vajotimenka. All right, Medasi. Now, Pacho, for the sake of my viewers and team, Pacho, bet me introduce who I'm a maker.
Are you friend me, James Kion? NPP. I'm chairman.
Okay. All right.
Branch Finland.
All right. Internet says a fraud chairman at Yenya Bonnet. All right.
Yeah.
Medasi. Now, nkoma me no between. I think say nkoma pacho ma 1 minute na and she nkoma yase. All right, you bet me to aso. Nkoma me no be di no. Nkoma say am NPP party ni say man hwede ya party ni betimi egu. Because you see mo kwa akoto aba January 31st. E dey DBF ni proxy voting. Pacho proxy voting ya kan e dey there.
You can say, Williams, say, the opportunity to engage your viewers and your listeners. You can say, Proxy voting. And they say, Yakotuaba, na bibi esi ukwan se Ghana cry ko to aba akoyi parliamentary candidates any presidential candidates a obi ho a ebia samre no kwa no baby so to aba no oni ho no ibe no tukwan ebia na so to aba wo ebia offenso denting primary school ba samre no abia beto aba no ebia na bibi nti wakodin kan na aba no ontumi enni baby so to aba no
okay
obi wo kra ne bi ko tukwan kwa ama no ne obi wo kra samre bedu ho no na ne ho fa no obi wo ka bedu ho no na owo bibi nti ema no ntimi enko to aba no na wakase eni abaya mentimi nkoto no me de metumi a anase me wo se me to aba no me de ma asumasi anase obenten sa aba no onkoto ema me
okay
na wakoto ama
okay
normally say ye to proxy because the proxy vote na normally before obetu vote am obi no because they vote ni ma no I was say oyo obi a ono so or right to vote dada
yes so oyo obi ono so to aba ni
na or to aba ni bi
okay
na secondly oyo obi a or to aba e wo fa kokro na nka wo to aba nka abeto no no ba kono so no e wo se kono wo ye dey oto naba
okay
and na normally yeah to proxy you cannot give one person cannot have more than 2 proxies normally enti say me fan say me the proxy ama wo munufia untumi nkoja na person so proxy that's one kwaji proxy bebe na nko so second container so there be you can take only one proxy
okay
that is what the proxy voting is about.
All right. And see, my miss out this particular question now. I understand say NPP for more Nordic countries, you know. More any part 12, right? NPP
delegates are you ufa the Nordic, Finland, Denmark, Sweden, Norway. Before on the July NPP you coin such a constitution. First in Nanka Betraba say Nanka branch bia 12 delegates or 12 votes.
Okay.
But your coin such a your constitution. Now 12 votes no assessant.
Okay.
And say abamu and say you know all former executives of the branch can also vote.
Okay.
And depending on how long your branch has been in existence, you know, and the say how many delegates are which media
okay.
It depends the Finland say and Canada vote here 12 no. They say you vote about 35 okay. Because current executives any 2 former administrations executives ni na so abanobede ometubi enti branch bia ne the number of delegates are omo depending on for example bia for you can say US these are any Germany ni Canada these are branch and Holland no branch ache so those branches you know are likely to have a lot of delegates compared to Finland and then also if you compare to maybe Czech. Okay. Czech is just a new branch. And to have Czech, maybe they may not have former executives. So they may only have the current executives voting.
All right. So let me ask you this. Finland for a total number of about 30 something. Ufi says when you want to proxy do those and free Finland.
It is not about proxy double team. It is about Nipa. You know, the proxy, it is your right. For example, Ubu Honmukra or Ghana. And so say abano onkoto. It's your right. Entino say Nipa your Finland Nipa 35 from let me find say bia emu 15 and etimako Ghana. Not 20 and etimako Ghana. Ghana, it is up to them to decide say do I want to give my vote to Omoko Ghana no so moko to mame. And I say abano kra me fam me de bomo bi foforo. And I say abano kra na me kra me nkoto. Because proxy no what the proxy mo obi a the most important thing is because the proxy ni man no or say oyo obi a wo gidie say enka wan kasa kwoto ya e be ka boto abana ko no da ko ne ba ko na ye dey enso beto akọ And you don't just give your proxy to anybody just like that.
Yes.
You give your proxy to a person that will give this abana wakoton. Kawana wakotri ya the pakabato mano. Oboto man bakron. And some of the proxy na day I'm send bakron.
Okay.
And so number 15 if Finland echo Ghana. Nipa can say okay, yeah the votes amamo. People can identify among the 15 or more will say or no share the same aspirations, they support the same candidate. You can give a vote to that person. And I'm saying the 15 now Ghana 20 15 cannot carry the 20 proxy votes. Even if the 15 if we decide to give our votes to Momokona, we cannot give all the 20 to the 15 people.
Okay.
It will mean say we have to look for 5 additional people who will also be voting at the same place as Ghana and Metro Abano. Look for such people. Say supporting the same candidate. Now, they vote either. Amano say, and the Kotumame, the combination of Kotua, they have a pen on better idea. Ako.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So I understand. See, on another breath, say nipa 15 every Finland ako, not 20 timin say 20 na to abakwa and say hey.
I say Bibi. They saying and say, it is about your right. What I say. If they don't want to vote, that is fine. But if they want to vote, they must have the opportunity to be able to vote. And one of the means by which say if you're not able to be there to vote, we will vote by proxy. And until now, Ghana last election, Babe 18 million or so in a Tuaba. 18 million. There were hundreds of thousands. What I say, who voted by proxy? Why? Because they cannot be available. So it is about exercising your right.
Okay.
So nobody can say because you say right. It is my right.
So
I can decide to exercise it anyhow I want to exercise
right
it.
now, more to abano. And yet absolute, you can decide say okay, on to abakura. Nobody can force you. Yes.
If it's a Ghana, nam say abano kwamen kotoa.
So now, what is the problem?
But
because
if I want to vote,
if Nipa now only the whole party structure and so say they should make sure say the organization of the election okay. Now Omaka Abba in say okay, proxy ni why is it a problem for some section of you?
It is not just about say what you're proxy, and that's a problem for anybody. The issue is say what you're proxy more. The first issue is say I didn't know proxy work. That's the first issue. Some can say the party selection committee made an announcement say Amabane or there will be no proxy in the forthcoming elections.
Yes.
On 6th November. And then can say 20th. There has not been a single explanation as to why almost say there shouldn't be proxy voting. Because since 96, we have always had proxy. Always. In fact, the last presidential primaries we had, 2023, you call Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as party flag bearer. There was proxy. Many people in Finland voted by proxy.
Yes.
What I say? And that's the first issue. I feel the proxy, you see, I allow proxy view. And for some of us,
all right, I think
because one.
Okay. Makion online, I say I break it. I will still push and then get Makion back on the. All right, Makion is back on the line. Makion, I said on network can break it. So continue for me. So you were saying there has always been proxy.
Yeah.
Until then, answer.
Yeah. So yes. So the point is that what has changed? The party is saying that this election is very critical. Until MPC, the better man be now when to be aba, and until there should be no proxy. I don't think it's reasonable. I don't think it is tenable because then when we want to aba. We have been watching proxy all these years.
Party made the announcement about 4-5 months ago. Say Yaba Betwaba in January. Yes, I will November, 2 months ahead. Enti obia anka why ready so person to ababa bia obia na dey say we bruchi wo Ghana ho unim say about to be baba so why making all preparations unkwa say na no there's no election in the world that any 100% attendance will be going to be. Why are these people not ready say okay man nye preparation bia say me koto aba nti me nto aba na kora so it's okay.
You na ene can say 20th November 2025.
Yes.
We know that 7th December 2028.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
Yet the Election Commission will make provision for proxy voting. Why? Because that's why proxy voting for EC, you have to submit your application for proxy 42 days before the elections. And the EC gives a period within which submit if you want to vote by proxy, I will submit it. So once submitted for proxy, it means abano so what to cry why you want to be because come I say be doing to about for them for the day.
Yes.
And it is not about say the announcement was made months ago or years ago. The issue is that we are in a democracy and that arrangements must be made for people to exercise their rights. Let me give you a typical instance. This election, we have decentralized the elections.
Yes.
Because in the past, we all meet at one location, maybe Accra, Nasi Kumasi, Nasi Sunya, and Nasi Biabini Asia, maybe one big stadium. Now you talk about you can kind of near declare. And the party who said there be the logistical challenges in terms of transportation, any other involving transporting everybody from Kulungugu, Bolokatanga, Sunyane, everywhere to maybe Accra to vote, a problem. Be a lot of fair, a team free the crase, Abba and kind, Abatuaba.
Yes.
Into the election, you decentralize it. No beyond to the constituency or free. All right. So if the party sees transportation as a problem, as a problem for many people, and until you are decentralized again, and no point decentralized. Pony agent be one of the crassy. Within a crassy, even the capital city or capital region to come and vote at the constituency center and polling election center. Unisika. Sometimes the party has to make arrangements for transportation for such people to travel from their villages to come to the constituency headquarters to vote. Therefore, it stands to reason. Say, so we ought to Ghana crown. What you command, obviously it's a challenger. Now I'm in Finland. It means that there are people who live in Finland that they may not be able to come to Ghana to vote for many reasons.
That's true.
Obi wo kra nanko ozika wo de beba. Nanso ebia adwuma semunti onya kwan wa adwuma emma. Enu nti no na wasere se enne mesere mo. Minti me to aba nti mesere se mi obi ama na yede. Ato aba na ma me. Obi wo kra na sebe. Ebia ebedu aba na bedu ho. Ebi kwa na ho mfa, sabi kwa na ho mfa no. How ni say enya de say general be ko Ghana kwato aba. Therefore, the person want to vote by proxy. Again, mostly from the beginning of the year, you plan your calendar.
Yes.
Obi me say okay, be a Christmas, me no bushia for be ko Ghana, akodi bronya. Into a plan that what in wa inform the penny aje permission say December ko Ghana akodi bronya.
Yes.
December no ko Ghana akodi bronya. Wasaba back to na brochire. Obedu ye na no see January. On Samra Ghana beto aba. Okofeska of fine fan.
So that is the position I still maintain.
General New Year.
About no any force. Right.
The any force, but it is my right. See,
yes.
It is say oton bread. Na mabeto bread. Mabeto bread na it is my bread. Whether I want to throw the bread away, whether I want to give the bread to somebody to eat, whether I want to eat the bread myself, it is my bread. You cannot tell me, say, pan about panui, it is not for you. It's not up to you to say, bread and amatono, and I say, I'm right, mempa, It is my right. You have no such right to take away my right.
All right. So my next question is
that is the issue.
My next question is Nipa 5 and a co-contest, right? Are there now 4 say they are not okay or comfortable with that, and then only one and his supporters are saying they like it to go on. Why?
In fact, they're okay. Baby.
Okay.
Because it is, I have not heard any 4 candidates say anywhere say, no proxy, no, support. Now, I'm about to say one day or support to proxy.
So far, the only candidate so far. Say proxy no say. Atiafi candidate group so monte say. Branch group so monte say. Former education minister so monte say. And then the only group who seems to be defending this, you know, Dr. Mamudu Bomiye's group. Why is it so?
See, as we said, so far, the only person where candidate Matthew Finano say on the unsupported proxy. Japan.
The reason he gave Ken group say Ken and his group say no proxy.
Can Japan himself at nowhere. I've not heard him.
No, he doesn't have to speak for himself. Nipa, I'm coming.
The fact that somebody who supports Ken Japan says that unsupported proxy doesn't mean Ken Japan support
supporters. Not supporters.
The fact that I have not heard Brian Champon anywhere say that he doesn't support proxy. I have not heard Adutum say anywhere that he doesn't support proxy. I have not heard Dr. Baumia say anywhere that he support or he doesn't support proxy. And so, the point is not even about how many candidates support proxy or don't support proxy. Because if we're a candidate, it doesn't give you any right to take my rights away from me because you're a candidate.
That's true.
Because in any case, all the candidates, luckily, in the past, we could have candidates that only vote, only delegates.
Yes.
In these elections, all the 5 candidates are also delegates.
Yes.
So you are just a delegate and are a candidate. So it doesn't give you any right to take away another delegate's right because you don't support, you don't want the person to vote. Therefore, the person should be denied his right to vote. Where does it happen? What is the logic in this?
Let me ask you this. Majority of delegates now, Matthew Omonka say, Omon Pennis approach voting winner, their stance and they say it's an avenue for Reagan. What do you make of that?
See, Williams, so we make a argument now because almost Reagan. How do people rank with proxy? They have to explain to us what does it. And in any case, is it only when people vote by proxy? When people come to vote physically, don't people still rank in elections?
Yeah.
So in that case, are we saying that because we have people vote physically by themselves without proxy, they can still be rigging? Therefore, we should cancel voting completely.
Okay, I understand you.
There's a possibility, which I don't see. So far, nobody has explained to me how anybody has used proxy to rig. But if there's a possibility that somebody can rig with proxy, the solution does not lie in preventing proxy voting. The solution lies in blocking that loophole. So when you come to vote rig, tell me it's simple. If you want to stop it, it is very easy to stop it.
Yes.
Because you know how it is rigged.
Yes.
And then again, see, we are a party. We are going into an election in 2028. 2028 elections, there will be proxy. That number is so huge. So as a political party, if we don't know how to prevent rigging via proxy in an internal election, where the number of proxy will not be up to 1% of the entire votes, if we don't know how to prevent people from rigging with the proxy there, 2028 general elections, we are telling Ghanaians and our party members say thousands of people who will be voting by proxy in 2028, if somebody decides to rig with the proxy vote, we have no means of stopping it. That's what we are saying.
Well,
and I don't think that NPP as a political party, I don't think that we are such incompetent. I don't think that we are such clueless about elections and election management to such an extent that we do not know if somebody can rig with proxy, we cannot find solution as to how to block it from happening.
All right, there's a message from a child to say,
Williams.
Okay,
Williams, let me make this point.
All right.
If we're a candidate and you tell us that you don't know how to
okay,
prevent rigging via proxy, then you have no business contesting as the party's candidate. Because you're going to face a bigger proxy in 2028. How are you going to handle it? If you are clueless how to handle it in the general primaries, if you think that it can be used against you and you have no means of stopping it, then you have no business putting yourself up as our candidate. You have passed a vote of no confidence in your own self.
Okay.
And so if indeed 4 people have said that, I have not heard them. I've heard only one. If 4 people have said, say, Omu support to proxy, those people have no business contesting in these elections.
Okay. Understand. Well, there's a message from a teacher. Also, the idea is that anybody who wants to vote, should come home and vote. That is to a for no. And then secondly, there's this idea say, Nipadodo na me fan say omote Ghana no. They want to use the proxy no. There is a section of them who believes Nkrufo want to say on better vote no, and then keep them somewhere, and then you give their proxy to people to go and vote for them.
Williams, it doesn't even make sense. See, it doesn't make sense. I'm trying to choose my words carefully. It doesn't make sense because see, somebody is going to keep who? Because the point is that if, for example, me Kotuaba, now Williams, me vote, I'm also Kotuaba, then somebody will go and keep you somewhere. You will be there physically to vote, and somebody will keep you somewhere and bribe you. So that you give my proxy to the person.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Then it means that all those who are going to vote physically, if they can be bribed.
Okay.
They also are going there to vote physically if they can be bribed. Yeah. Then nobody should vote at all.
Okay. I understand your point.
That's the logic. Then nobody should vote at all.
Yes.
And see, and in any case, when you are voting by proxy, this is how it was done in the previous elections. You submit your name and the name of the person that you want to use as your proxy voter to the party. The party will create a proxy album, will distribute the album to everybody, everywhere, so that people can go through to see, say, indeed, on the album,
okay.
What I say? Therefore, apart from what because the man Williams are, nobody else can go and vote apart from you.
Okay.
So we question them say, we question them how? What I say? And if, for example, me, my mother say, I'm a ABA, honorable Dutum, and I say Brian, and I say Kennedy, and I say Baumia. If you can bribe me to give my proxy to somebody of your choice there, then if I'm in Ghana to vote physically, it means you can bribe me to vote other than the way I can be physically.
Okay. Do you think say committee na what is oversee the proper administration of the elections making mistake, right?
They have made a big mistake.
And what is the next step?
And the mistake
they are going to disenfranchise some people and making a lot of mistakes. Right now, I know about one. Do you trust them? Say about one and bit my person.
Sure. Already, see, it's unfortunate that the committee has somebody I respect so much, Joe Wise, as the chairman of the committee, and the committee members. Some of them are my friends, very smart guys. Hardworking guys, I know they are competent, and therefore, if they have identified the problem with proxy, and they want to stop the problem, they can stop the problem.
Okay.
And therefore, not being able to stop the problem, if the problem exists, raises questions about the intention of that whole idea. Bia na omo pese external branches no mugu no mutimi nka nkyere yen and omo dey cover proxy so because let me tell you the consequence of their action. And then they say if this action stands now the party mother do na omo ase went man trouble ni bia na sabe say ye be to aba you say external branches for you adopt constituencies any ade you support constituencies na ibu okra untimi nkwa you send your money resources ye lodi niam container ne de ko Ghana ko support ye ko nkrasi ye ko campaign adade na se me so me vote dia e do elections dia misika no me transfer misika amana ba Ghana
what
it means is that what it will mean is that external branch members will now refuse to support the party the way we have been supporting the party. And then you see, one thing is that, and then they said you wise, I say, oh, what they announce, they still stand by it. It is Nigerian today.
Okay.
What I say, Nigerian today, because they are just, the committee is an ad hoc committee. If according to our party's constitution, if you read Article 13(2)(6) of our party's constitution, it says that the power to determine the rules and regulations for presidential primaries lies with the National Executive Committee. So they determine the rules and regulations governing presidential primaries.
And this particular ad hoc committee, why panel omo?
And NEC no Arctic committee, a delegate your power, Ediama committee no. So it means that essentially it is NEC that is working because they have given their power to the committee. Now the next thing is that the constitution says that these rules and regulations must be made in consultation with the National Council. So the committee alone cannot just sit down,
but
and say that's
how do you come into conclusion? Say National Council, let me put myself in. National Council are delegated part of these powers to a committee. Now committee now come to a conclusion. How do you arrive at the conclusion? Say their decision is not in conformity with that of the National Executive Committee or National Council.
No. Let me explain this to you.
Okay.
It is a National Executive Committee that's supposed to make the rules.
Yes.
And they have delegated their power.
Yes.
To the Presidential Election Committee,
yes.
which is fine. It's within their mandate to do so. Now, the Constitution says that whoever is making the rules, whether it is the National Executive Committee itself, or its delegated body, which is the Elections Committee, when you finish making the rules, it doesn't become rules yet. It has to be, you must consult, you must engage with the National Council. You must consult National Council. For if this consultation, it simply means in practice approval.
No, so let me listen to my question very carefully.
So you must. So the issue is that no, you are confusing the National Executive Committee and National Council. They are not the same.
No. This was my question. National Executive Committee is supposed to do this particular thing, and on my delegate of my powers to this committee of your wise can. It means that whatever decision that your wise committee will make, it is assumed that it's coming from the National Executive Committee.
Exactly. Yes.
Exactly. And the National Executive Committee is also supposed to report to the National Council.
Yes. Exactly.
How do you tell me say decision are from your wise? National Council have no idea about it. That was my question.
External branches, we are members of the National Council. What I say?
Yeah.
We are members of the National Council.
Okay.
At no point in time was a national, and we always attend National Council meetings. In fact, external branches, we have 5 representation on the National Executive Committee. We have 3 representation on National Council. At no point in time had the National Council been consulted by the NEC or its delegated body, the Election Committee. Say that the rules we have made. What do you think? It has not happened.
Meaning now, the only option for or let's say against the one say, mobile petition the National Council and I say you go to court, right? Because if somebody is disenfranchising you there, then I believe the court is the appropriate channel.
Oh yes. Me know you are going to say court is a good channel, but then the party also has
its own
a
strategy.
mechanism for addressing internal grievances, and considering the nature of this issue, where we have to send our grievance, it's the National Executive Committee.
Okay.
According to the party's constitution.
Okay.
If you read Article 4 of the party constitution, it provides for the right of party members to seek redress where a person thinks that his or her right has been infringed upon. And under this circumstance, where the petition has to go is National Executive Council, a committee. And we have petitioned the NEC. And so as your petition NEC has within 21 days to officially respond to us. We petitioned NEC on the 11th. Today is 20th. So approximately about 9 days now. They have about more days, about 2 weeks more.
Okay.
We understand, to come out with their decision to us.
Okay.
And so until NEC speaks, whatever Presidential Election Committee says, it's just an opinion they are expressing, because they are not the ones who is sitting on that petition. Of course, the petition, we copied them.
Okay.
We copied them, all right, but they are not the ones to decide on the petition. It is National Executive Committee, and Presidential Election Committee is not the National Executive Committee.
All right, Chairman Makion, I have this question for you. Let me ask you this kind of question. Proxy vote, I believe say enye delegates and as executives na momo abrochi no kwa na proxy voting applicable to you, right?
Dabi. If you more Ghana, it's
so
applicable
why
to
is
them.
it say mama abrochi na say money aberekese? Because I need to.
Say edano contractor no you can last we be count that kese no. Una when break kese. What I say? Yes, because we are disproportionately over burdened because say ohwe sebe so bi ote Ghana one enye ne ho na akire no pa o kan be bia ya. It is so easy for Obi or Ghana in a constituency to wake up in the morning, go to the constituency polling the election center and go and vote. It is easier.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, than Obi or Tia. And one thing about for no, and see, by the very nature of our creation as external branches, see, why did the party constitution create external branches? Party no who say, party no and the money be wa buchiri.
Okay.
Ebi wo Togo, ebi wo Senegal, ebi wo Egypt, ebi wo South Africa, ebi wo Ireland, ebi wo South Korea, ebi wo China, ebi wo Hong Kong, ebi wo Finland, ebi wo We are unable to, take part in the political activities. Send your mom Ghana no yede. And therefore, we also operate a wabuchi ho. And until now, yes, you are executive, you be yes, you function. So by the very nature of our existence as external branches, it stands to reason. Say, young crier there, the right thing to do was for us to vote where we operate from, was for us to vote from our branches. And so 3 days before the election committee made an announcement banning proxy, the NPP, the external branches chairperson caucus, had written to the committee, say, come say, but say, not will be intimate, what about proxy, which is okay. But we think that there can be better alternatives. I am more, a bit more easier for those of us who live abroad. So we made 3 suggestions. The first one was that, see, we are a party here, Ghana for you, say, but say, can you say digitalization? We not one PPD. What I say, and the best host for him, and the bad power 8 years, we introduced so many policies. I did try to digitalize the country. So we said, we should explore e-voting. And the Ghana, investors in the square to bar, they vote online.
Yes.
What I say, yes. And we said, let's explore e-voting. Let's look for, a very secure online platform where those of us who live abroad can vote. Or we can also vote at our various branches so that Finland will have a police election center. And then we vote here. The results will be on the polling agent. The party up and go for or EC, can get people to supervise the elections. And then the results is transferred to Ghana. And now say we can even have cluster voting. So for example, okay, Europe was here. We have about 15 of the branches, in Europe alone.
Yes.
So it is easier for me to travel to another European country than to go to Ghana. If Sikana a problem, so if on one Saturday I can go to, if somebody is coming from Sweden or Norway or anywhere to come to Finland, the person can come vote and return the same day.
Okay. So let me ask you this. Can I ask you this? What of us have grown about? You people have been living in Europe for so long. NPP about Kumyaso for 8 good years. You couldn't propose any digital election or e-voting platform here to them. Only say could do say about when I see a bomb everywhere elimination by rough taxes there. That is when you people find it appropriate when we introduce this particular platform. Now you people had already. If you had it already in place. More implemented that people will have some level of trust in it. Why didn't you people do it? Because looking at you, Makion, I know you PhD or being PhD. Then why couldn't you people do it?
I didn't say we made this proposal even to the election committee before Colombia announced no proxy. What I say, it's not because say no proxy by the culture. We say, and yeah, we are giving you alternative. We provided this alternative to the committee before they even come out to announce say no proxy. The unfortunate part, and then they say when we propose to them, say we want to vote through these alternatives, they should consider these alternatives, They didn't even sit on it. They didn't even consider it. They didn't report back to us. We told them that, engage us, discuss with us. Let's see how best we can, come up with a good idea as to the best approach.
Yes.
Before they could get back to us, they come out to announce no proxy. Now, when you be a Moasia, is a Sabbath chrono. If voting on to me, say voting in a unto two of your branches are. Proxy voting is what a map say, you better me vote now, be a cotamano. Was the answer my chum. What and see, and the sad thing is that I wish the election committee could come out with explanation. Say,
okay.
I did when Tina. If he say proxy voting, any other papa will see him.
Okay.
They should to come up with that. And so far, on back, Madam can say, election critical, election critical. Election critical, they are ultimately William Mamma's suggestion. I expected the party to say, let's wear critical. Yempesiba call running campaign, number for you, Mataman for say. It's the party, the nursing form. This year, this primaries, you're young Twaba. Now we know the two leading candidates, Baumia and Japan. You are going to run together as flag bearer and running mate. Of course, it makes sense. It makes sense that Baumia, having been the vice president and everything, could be the flag bearer. Because it doesn't even make sense. Say that that's okay, Baumia should be a running mate to Japan. And under the circumstance. So Baumia be the flag bearer. Japan be the running mate, run together. See, a massa, sign pinche, coca, so party. If they think we are in a critical situation, then this is the decision we expect them to take.
Okay.
So that if Japan wins, if we win elections, and Japan is the vice president, send Nakufuado, and they digitizing the economy. As I say, focus on this area, Then Japan could be tasked, say, okay, all your brilliant ideas about how to create employment, industrialization, as vice president, this is your job. Make sure it is done. And that's all the vision, all the pragmatic ideas that Japan has. He can implement them as vice president. We can even ask him, say, the Onchusu as vice president, because of the task we have given you. All those ministers that you need in that area, science and tech minister, agric minister, employment minister, trade and industry minister, all those ministers choose the people that you think are competent and can work with you. We can do that.
Okay.
In that case, in that way, we are sure, say, we're going to win. Why is the party not doing that? If you think that we're in a critical situation, we need to take a critical measures. And so, saying that we're in a critical situation, therefore, some people should not be allowed to vote. It's a lazy approach. They are adopting them. Are they going for a convenient measure? Are we saying that as a party, we have lost our thinking ability to find solutions to problems? If you cannot find solutions to a simple issue such as proxy, if there's any problem with proxy, how are we telling Ghanaians that if we are lucky and Ghanaians vote for us, the enormous challenges we are going to face managing the country, we have what it takes to manage the country. All right. And therefore, in fact, we don't even know the implication of this decision that you're taking. It has a far-reaching consequences. And you ask earlier, say, the petition, petition, so 21 days in this na party, no, say, committee, some of us should be disenfranchised because the party is in a critical situation. We will have no choice than to go to court.
I see.
That we will do.
Okay. That we will do. NPP for Mona Mosi Amman from go to court and hands up.
Oh, yeah, and the question say, if the party decides to disenfranchise us, we will use every legal avenue available to us to fight it.
Okay.
That the party should understand that.
You have a question here.
And NPP is a party. We are not
I'll say you were proposing saying Kabaumia and lead the party na Ken and yen running mate. But the person is saying say Ken is older than Baumia. So if that should even happen, it's supposed to be Ken, the leader, Baumia, the running mate. What do you make of that?
I'm not saying this because of age or anything.
Yeah.
See, Ken Japan, brilliant guy, fantastic man, brilliant ideas. And if Ken Japan becomes our flag bearer, there's no way we will not win the elections.
Okay.
If you listen to Baumia, his ideas, even when he contested the previous elections, ideas are the two just say the top one obey. Brilliant guy. What I say? I mean, these two people, Mibusa will say, Baku has been as a vice president for 2 terms. So if the between the vice president for 2 terms, and then they want a vice president, you see any Baku to be the leader, no Baku any assistant.
I mean, I don't think it doesn't matter because why vice president now going less than 30%. So then it means you were once like a useless vice president.
See, it will be an insult for anybody to say, oh, Baumia, oh, the vice president, the kind of what so Baumia be a vice president to running me to another candidate. It doesn't matter whether it's kind of anybody.
What is wrong with that?
See, it does. See, I'm telling you that if the party was to take a decision, said there will be no elections, but the 2 leading candidates, so far elections, people can decide to take care of themselves.
Yeah.
In the elections between Ken and Baumia. What I'm saying, it doesn't even make sense to anybody. And if it makes sense to you, I don't know. But it doesn't make sense to me. For anybody to say that, oh, under the circumstance, consider the 2 people, no? What I say, Baumia should be the running mate to Ken. What I say, it doesn't make sense. In that sense, that does not mean say, Sabio Ken, I've told you, brilliant man. I like the man so much. I like him so much. What I say, but it doesn't mean say, Sabi, I'm disrespecting him or anything. I'm just facing the reality. I'm just applying common sense here.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think as some people seem to be supporting you, but the only thing say they want to see Ken rather leading than Baumia over there. So no, busy I say can never office Baumia campaign message Baumia and I was can 2 picture no.
I'm not here to talk about anybody's campaign.
You are here to champion your right.
As a chairman of a branch, it is not my job to campaign for any of the candidates. I have to be neutral.
Okay.
And that's what I'm doing. I'm here on this platform to let Ghanaians and my party people know that my rights to have to be able to have the choice to vote physically or to vote by proxy is being trampled upon.
Okay.
My right and the right of many other party people, party delegates who live abroad are being infringed upon. And that is my concern at the moment.
Okay.
And so I'm not here to campaign to tell that this is Ken's idea, this is Ken's Ebom's ideas.
All right.
But of course, you know, William, you know that if you ask me to list what Ken can do, what Baumia can do, or what any of the 5 candidates can do, I can give an endless list. But that's not the issue on the table.
Samuel, but for something, Mr. say, don't you think the call for proxy is being championed by Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia? And then the other question, they say, you said you wanted to go to court, but I think you made mention after 21 days of this petition, and now you rather would choose that kind of option, right?
Yes, so you asked 2 questions. Let me start with the last one.
Okay.
So our position is that we expect the National Executive Committee of the party that is close to the constitutional power to receive and address such petition. We expect them to address the petition, and we expect that they will announce a reversal of the ban on proxy. Okay. If they do not do so and support the ban on proxy, as external branches, we will use every legal avenue available to us to fight it. And this includes going to court. If you have to go to court and even go out to Supreme Court, we will do so. If you have to injunct the elections, if that is what will make the party see reason and respect the party and respect the constitution and respect our rights, we will do so.
Okay.
That is our position. Then you made a point. Say, this matter is as if say Baumia support to proxy. I don't care who supports or doesn't support proxy.
Okay.
What I care is that my right to vote is respected.
Okay.
My right and my choice to vote personally or to give my vote to somebody to vote on my behalf. When I am confronted with circumstances beyond my control, I should have the choice to give my vote to somebody to vote for me. That right is what I'm protecting.
Okay.
If that protecting my right, and Japan wants to support me to protect that right, he's welcome.
You are in for him.
If Baumia wants to support me to protect that right, he's welcome. But anybody who stands against me exercising that my right, that person will be on a collision course on that particular matter. It doesn't matter. See, it could even be
yeah.
But that's not the issue. The issue is that I want to have the right to vote.
Okay.
Once I have the right, then the next thing is, who do I vote for? That one is a different matter.
Yes.
As to who I support, it's a different matter. Whether I support Ken, I support Baumia, I support Duchum or Brian or Korea Japan, it's inconsequential. It is after, when you don't have my right, who I support doesn't matter.
Okay.
What I say?
Yes.
Say me right to vote, you different in some way. Me right to vote, BBC me kwana bibi ntimi dim ko Ghana ko ba. Na me ntimi akọ Ghana. That right na minister right now. Nipa support no. What does it mean? It means nothing.
Okay.
Because you don't have a vote.
Okay.
So the issue is not whether somebody supports proxy or doesn't support proxy.
Okay.
In any case, even if all the 5 people, as I said earlier, are against proxy,
okay,
they have no such right.
Okay.
They have no such right because they have 1 vote, and also 1 vote now. So what gives them the right to say that they can say that as for you, you cannot vote? So if we say that because they are candidates, so if majority of them says that there should be no proxy, we should understand. Then it means that if majority of them says that Abayako to Yefi say Ashanti region trouble Libya, Abanayan Timmy winning, to my Ashanti region trouble Libya, will the party agree?
No.
Will the party agree?
No.
If the party would not agree, then it defeats that argument. Say some majority of the delegate candidates are saying that this is what they want, therefore it must be done. If that's what they want and it's infringing on my right, then what is the point?
All right. The Chairman Makion NPP Finland Chairman Meda Wasi Enyumre. I don't know, the Chairman who will be our person before you leave.
Yes, Medase Williams. The person can say Medase in the first place for the opportunity to engage your viewers. Some of the questions that came are really important questions and offered me the opportunity to address some of the the issues. The maker to the NPP Penny4 in National Executive Committee and in Penny4 who matter in our party is that we are at a critical junction. As a party, in July, we went to expand our delegates list. Why? Because we felt that some people who matter in the party have been excluded from being delegates. Ubi was some party, no, ubi a parliamentary candidate, ubi a MCE, ubi a former executive, they didn't have the right to vote. And therefore, we thought that, no, we must include everybody. As a party that we were even planning, say, one man, one vote, that party, maybe, do you want to come to October? That's where we are heading towards. Now, a failure, expand the delegate list, no. Now, failure, different one. You have given the right to more delegates with one hand, and you are using another hand to take that right away. I don't think that is fair. I don't think that is democratic. I don't think that meets natural justice. And so I think that the party should look at the issue and address the issue. I think that whatever problem that we think exists with Proxy is solvable. And I don't think that the party should allow this issue to degenerate. The party should come out swiftly and respond to the matter and address the matter amicably. And the only solution or best way to address amicably is by saying that indeed the status quo remains. The convention, the norm that people can vote by proxy, even in our national elections, the party continues to uphold to that principle. And that is the only fair and reasonable thing the party can do in this matter. And so, my chair NPP, Finland, members in Nordic for standard branches, for the two BBR, we are TBBR, so. It's a mature chief for so, Williams.
All right. With the chairman, Makion, as a James Makion, NPP, Finland branch, that is their chairman, if any James Makion. Papa, at the NPP, actually, about you, my NPP, so actually. So that is something I think I'll praise Makion for that. Makion, and see, me as a passer, and ultimately joining me, and be sure say, you won't come after this particular show, me for na edin come. So that is something I will NPP party in the Senate, the BA Jimmy for party job. So you have any other party in Aquakugu, but we need them because opposition be vibrant in a democracy. We need opposition in T. Poyando, what's he saying?
And one more.
Kwa video didn't chat the be album was feed the women say who was some back at the Poyando. But I am queer him. And some is you and people more. And be parting in some can say, as you, but that is something I think that we need to discuss. But I wouldn't be. Canada Japan on the minimum NPP for.
So nobody, I say nobody, can threaten anybody. One more mistake. Now I'm going to repeat it. August 26th. Me mecha Allah. I swear to God. So nobody, I say nobody, can threaten anybody. One more mistake. Now I'm going to repeat it. August 26th. Me mecha Allah. I swear to God. So nobody, I say nobody, can threaten anybody. One more mistake. Now I'm going to repeat it. August 26th. Me mecha Allah. I swear to God.
But Ken say he swears to God, but Allah. But what is a particular statement in the comment section for being Chelbra? Na fi di ninku mo because minima dia Ken person chere. Enya na make Ken na kasa o. I was saying NPP for money na we mistake. He swore to God, but Allah. Then Allah here NPP party no. Anyway, yanku enim. But what say NPP. Mami minimum so American o. Se ko won American. Se wono hi brofo pa mami kan o de ti mami na fe de yenti sa adwen bi won sem na o kan ma o ye member of parliament o pa cho ti no.
2026 budget is heavy on rhetoric, It's heavy on rhetoric. It's light on substance. The government came to power with loud promises. However, all we have now is spin. Ghanaians deserve better. They deserve a government that feels their pain and responds to their struggles. It's about time the government stopped playing chaskele with the Ghanaians. That this budget is Medofo Adadami budget. Medofo Adadami.
Jimmy for party job.
What's the NPP again?
A Jimmy for party.
A Jimmy for party in the Anonia Dodo.
Oh, me, President Kufuor when you pass on the car.
Now, Jimmy for party now, Bulgaria, also NPP Nino.
Oh, now some resume Jimmy.
Yeah, NPP party no. Mami so not a parliament. What and another than Kufuor the mum. 8 good years, she did not see anything wrong with the administration of the country. Yet 11 months, I had a better budget again, and he has a budget a budget papa. Also, who ye into a budget a budget or no mammas of enemy, don't for that dame. Until Ghana for a quarter of Obama NPP 38%, and Mammy Ghana for no, and this Adada Ghana for that is why this budget no, don't friends say, don't for that dame. It's up to them. We NPP now so to announce what they all say, micro minority now one. When you're ready, say you want to lift yourself up. Now, but someone say, Tim Hoko from there. That is where you people are going to be. And I don't care what's a party no.
I want in the enemy.
All right, some more. And here is a mini recus. NPP party pa na tete pan samsano. Someone kwase mami brofo kan kwa binim brofo kan. But you will tell some kind of ya no can't me. Because me and someone can cry minimum some crama maker. I wish you very or cassette is a time on a boss are Joseph for Contra Americano. You interview a Joseph. This is how Joseph was always talking to Ghanaians. Or cassette are not domico for empty. To no one that's a Joseph for buying a palm. What was that Joseph for second one? Because go parliament, them was that kind of hall. NPP party no. That no but yet. Nanado. Party there. Yeah, some anyway, you say this year the moment.
Me person first year no emma.
All right, enti Alhaji Dr. Mahmood Bawumia so on the idea of pay AST a ohia hwe. Na when him jandam NPP for play. Utu omofo they are not ready to listen. You can't budget we na one maami odi kan chase no. Yenko bisa the injury time finance minister FN Dr. Amin Adam. Say, Doctor, budget is say na hu no Ghana sika sem no currency no. Mo be a finance minister na how much did you pump into the system? And $1 to CD rate, it could do thing. If we're going to get him befitting answer.
And we didn't win power to enjoy the fruits of our labor. They came in without restriction and started putting billions of dollars. To date, they have put $8 billion. $8 billion American dollars is what they have been pumping into the market, just so that the city will become stronger. My brothers and sisters, if the NPP would put only $80 million into the market, and we ended the year with the cedis being around 14 cedis to $1, with $8 billion in 8 months, an average of $1 billion every month, should the cedi be around 10 cedis to $1? Should it be around 10 cedis to $1? The government that was putting 80 million every month ended the year with the cedi at 14 cedis to $1, and the government that is putting $1 billion every month. Do you expect the difference between us and the NDC to be just 3 cedis? No. 3 cedis, so between the 14 and then the 13.9, almost 11. 3 cedis. That's the difference. For $8 billion.
We are supposed to do more.
3 cedis difference. After pumping $8 billion United States dollars into the market. And this is why I told them that I am so disappointed. If you can celebrate almost 11 cedis to $1 after putting $8 billion in the market, then I'm sorry, NBC. The Ghanaians don't know the truth. I will tell the truth.
Doctor, you can any problem with it. But Papa be finance minister. What was a better than now? The Kufuor do a change year can for that no. Papa yi na be finance minister of the country. Ono na ban mu no, opaja dollar no, a ono ankasa be fa na 1:4 no, e could do 17.5. Anyway, also office to quite never 14.5. Let's assume that admitting it's okay. But ono na dwi mu no, and now to force the about 10.5 and to force enya ade. I won't say nipa bi wo ha as a wakasa omfere. Papa yi, the kind of respect and Ghana for what the man no. Abra okoje finance minister from Kenufurata no. Some of us were telling him say masa okwa begu woni mase. Because baby Kenufurata say Ghana do no. The only place I had okwa question nimgwase galo. Ye kwa kwaje so we kwaje the last minute nimgwase. One say ne Kenufurata adwane ama papa ni ye piapia ye no yodum. Ko kan say ma wankasa onim say enim. That's why nimgwase. Dr. Amin Adam. Ko dafia ono yere no ma tenase na su NPP for
Jimmy for party job.
NPP for. Okay. Sir. Enti Amin Adams say we PhD holder. Say one the currency na e what 10.5 na enye hwe. The Lord bless. Say nipa wadwen mu da ho fan a nipa ade a papa ye onye wagina parliament akama ye educated say masa nsem na oka no uni masa oka yet he is mounting platform okoje last minute nimguase because Kenufurata adwan nti onu mom no e be redeem the image of Kenufurata. Amin Adam me kai wo papa yi na me dey to screen to ukogina UK ka kire UK for say o ka asem say na wo so chena kwa Ghana currency no e be redeem. Papa we me Adam no kojina UK o catch na NPP for go UK. I think it's somewhere June 24th 2025 or 2024 or so. Let me just try to search it. Papa na kwa kansa asem no. Wa ho. O kasa wie no. No ankasa kwa nim se nsem a wo kan no. Say na ye be ma kena to ho. Wa say ade Nyankopon be ye papa ya kwa sen bye den. Ai be si na chi. Wakwa asie ba be si na chi ama enne nsem kwa na papa ina ma we den oka no he is confused about the moment fan channel because sometimes don't say ultimate ko bopa ye bopa na pa na wa bo no unhu asema wo beka asemo I'm trying to search his own things okojina UK kai Dr. Amin Adam now ene kojina UK ma me fan to screen so o brage ye Bono num okika nsem basa. Dr. Amin fi say yen kai no. Say masa. Nsem ni bo a wo kan to bo. Dr. Amin. Afutu e de ma say nsem ni bo a wo kan to bo because Ghana na wo kan this time because of the internet in you know. Asem bia obeka bia no it will bounce back to you. O kan e bete oto. O kan e bete oto. Kan e bete oto. Ya ma papa ya advice sa Dr. Amin anye dey antie. Ene wo de ma men party we ntua. Dr. Amin Adam the cancer way. Amenya ade we ketwa. Sorry say me screenshot to bibi kan hwan sense ba. Or say watch the CD to the dollar from tomorrow. Finance Minister brags over remember her NPP's economic performance. Or can sa particular in same way say mamen kata mo kan sem no. 25th of June 2024 and a papa we e kan sa sem no. Or say watch the CD to the dollar from tomorrow. Until from 25th of June, now he was saying say from 26th of June 2024, no CD to the dollar a better perform significantly. Yet he the same person singing the different song today. I was say, I mean Adams, and him was here. NPP party say no we are going to defend the NPP and him was saying one abeje. Now when him was saying the second one, Abronye DC say His Excellency John Dramani Mama Kosia Akrito for no catch them say National Cathedral no. On ko say I know NPP so some kind NPP ni mami me refini o dem de baba me wi Abronye de na me de baba. Abronye say ono on tia say His Excellency John Dramani Mama ka say LGBTQ bill no anko presidency ho enti I expire enti e kwa ne foforo. I was say we wa dwen say unsu nyansa anye na be kire nyansa o wa sebe jimi na wa jimi no eno aba expose you o de ti Abronye
yentimi sana constitutional directives no ye clear dia enura Christian Council for call no ho no o se be na nuru akofo ado ho na ye hwese ko be yusu sa opportunity no e dia pa akofo ado ba omi achew asema okai Ediana Ojina so 2024. Edia Kizu Akufo-Addo Bawumia say. Woman na create sa legal unpass na ekwoso no. Na 2025 wasesa wa no. All the NDC communicators eka se be no ye de akwa Akufo-Addo and on person Mbasan. So they should vote against Bawumia. President Mahama say 2024 or see the bay no ako na Akufo-Addo ni Bawumia na person Mbasan into omuntu abantia Bawumia 2025 was a bay na nkwa Akufo-Addo ho. Ujina ho timi bie wa no ka se we Assemblies of God ni. Na die na panyinu wudi tro say ya. Edie na wo ka kire nkra nketwa. Panyinu wudi tro say ya. Egu nua so a. Eneje obi wo so obi be di tro gu so nti wo be criminalize niema. Ene wo asusu ahu say tro wudi ye de gi tumi no. Obi be di bia gu so nti no wo be make it TikTok fo nyina no. Wo si hate speech nyina wo be chiche o magum. Video no lie. You accuse Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. So a man sign bail no mo na create sa legal unpass no. And they will say bail no kura nduru ho. Esu yenya binum a mo koy o mo bo mo nsam because it's word for them. It's good to say obi be gina so aditro because the party na ba ye ditro na ye ditumi kura na e yes of be there. And now so for am call 2024 ya kizu Akufo-Addo Bawumia so mpesa ombesan no asa video no anema bomo matie no na mo binum di ye preaching wo ma sori da mu no enne enye sa na tie nti dia na mo ka kire Bawumia dia na mo ka kire NPP dia na mo ka kire na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo na Nado Danko Akufo-Addo a Christian community hu ni say oye nipa bonini mo mpese mo behu nanim because ye de bill akwa to nanim a one sign no Ghana Christopher hu say na Nado ye nipa bonini because ye de bill akwa to nanim mpese o mbe sign ni nyina ye do Mahama na de sa message ni to dwa in 2024 onya to mi wie ye no 2025 or say the bill never got to Akufo-Addo office.
Se ushi abronya kanche nse enye wo na bechire ni nyansa. Desist from transmitting anti-gay bill to Akufo-Addo presidency to parliament. Bisa abronya se DNA man na nasanti be dey to e kan same way. Wa say what Ghana wana wa say abronya dey ai na dwe say ohia TV ho no tro azane na da te say ne Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye nko anobeye. Let me educate abronya. I know he knows. But fully the masses in a dinner chikakra Abronye, Parliament of Ghana, it signed anti-LGBT bill, it discuss it, pass a bill, and it transmitted to president. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and him say, Mr. President, you have 14 days to assent to this bill. Nana Santi Bedell to Yari then was the secretary to the president. Actually, letter back to Parliament to say, Parliament in fact, we require Nana to episode in any ebehunu. And the bill no by law no not the only option and anka president and Nana Akufo-Addo want to say 14 days will be signed and as we back to Parliament Niemo or no who bill no muntia and so sign and as we bet my catch Parliament say oh many council of states could discuss it. The president never did that. He didn't even do that. Or Parliament said they should even desist from sending the bill to the president to see on sign. Abronya bisa said DNA man and Nasanti Bedell to cancer same way. So when President John Dramani Mama met the Christian Council no, or the president you had been by a president now Danko Akufo-Addo momo return back to Parliament one year to ho into no president by na building and now na expire. Abronya said this common sense on TSA. Abronya, Mama can't go abono for any masse. Mama can't chiro. A woman say you are disgracing the people of Bono region. Because it seems to say, oh yeah, my mom focus abono for a bon, but rather than what Abronya na bon. Sometimes I think we need to educate them because the way Abronya is fooling around in Ghana no, is too much. Bono for Abronya gumanimasi because the common sense na Abronya say we here for the team onsuya. So we share unia Abronya can't just say kwame bafa Abronya. Unya bono ni na wabetena bono be papa be door pa and wabe waka oba you are disgracing us. You can't continue to disgrace the people of Bono like that because Bono region when you are cooked down for me. I'm one once and now Bribo Hekratana Sama Abronya Bay, the chairman of NPP in the Bono region. That is the first place. And there are some President John Dramani Mama Kana Odi and Oka Sefata. And ya Bronya Kwana Kazazino Tiba Conso Tiba Conso on the end quite say, Mimi Nims about me best no new Kunukura. And I think say or or the ball life. No, they are better me ma ebi be ma be penno. And that is how I see. What have you want to know there?
I was in for me church amunyina. Mama, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Ewo yasimu anope. Me chiao. I hope so. Me ye video say ache, but and I've been pushed to come and do this video again. It's been 11 months since the NDC taking over. Now, in the last 11 months, you have a lot of issues. I actually and say you Ramahama in the NDC, they are actually gaslighting Ghanaians. And some baby almost can't when they were in opposition. Apparently, it's an entesa. Now, no munim sent to and a papa did the NDC for him, and Momu Chan track a siaka. At 2 years and another down Kwaku don't Dr. Baumiaso. And then the Adimi America Bahano, a year LGBTQWX matter. Yenina ye send ye tina krumha. Ed Dania Samono. A man ye say you ran another down Kwaku don't know or say he will not accent to the bill. Bill no on sign. And Christian Council Foko Hujo Mahama. Yara John Mohammed Timianya Kudraka say, Bill no and do president what that. It's in yes, but I run another and mean one sign. Parliament pass and obey the court. Woo President John Mahama, you were aware. And so Jina simply so canny ya. Maybe I made a better one. And yes, some more can said the bill never came to the president. It's in yes, you run another than now say on sign. I dear na ma. And so Jina bill what can I say campaign way so Afro platform Eddie you run another attempt catch the union I said Sanya won't crowd deche can ya I say you run another in the bush your phone you know LGBT could be a gay. What's the idea you son to ma? Now I don't blame you. I again Ghana phone and a Christian Council phone. Last year elections in Timu LGBT wasemi Mudi Jinamu the preaching woman sorry name. Mudi me my catcher was saying assuring already me apamente ya na me aso for some pesemeka. Na mu compare what you did last year. Na mu fan hwe John Mahama catcher mo ne. Se nyame bi wo ho. Nyame na mo sum no wo ho. Na nyame bi wo ho a may he judge between you John Mahama and then Nana Akufo-Addo. Maybe SWAL NPP administrating. Say nyame bi wo hwa a so judge. Muni na nado anini ye. No krani nyame anim. Muni na nado anini ye. On the issue of LGBT, on the issue of galamsey.
Hwe. NPP for someone imagine say mun sua de a enye na be kire made o. Anamu fi say 11 months na enche yo say na be ya obeka say Ghana for enkai. And this what they say LGBTQ and some another so on some person in the Nicola be uno. So one conco kind enko penkin kind and as a winim and why I say ube deceive man for it is up to you. And ye na be kire onyansa ma kan be da. Enti what tie we man but you almost say they are useless people they have decided not to tell the truth to the people of Ghana. And ye na say kire onyansa ye na say can be ano yaka. President say bill na another so on je kura no de nani hu. Enti na nado ma asante be dey tuo esen return a bill no back to parliament. Emma parliament sign through on a letter. It could be president and Mr. President per the constitution of the country no. Adia 1 or 2 or 3 way na say oye. Adia ni president say must be kura. That is what President John Dramani Mama meant by that. It is why I say unsuya it's up to you. Yebi ejuma Jandam win is not going to play, is not going to watch. Ghana for him say Nana do dan Akufo-Addo ye the betu nim and also own sign. Period. You cannot say anything. Anyway, and to about Majo Mama Bimo. There be. And the NPP for more how to strategize and win election in the next 40 years. Now by now, 10 months, 11 months there. Achia, mon kan okra. Anyway, we have for and then the best you have. Then you are doing watching same time. Yeah, baba. Wow, to me joining me and why are there some more with and Pachoyana or their chairman. What I say? I mean, kind 1 or 2 messages been after the infancy one NPP for the more my imagine say they are not ready to learn. When you imagine say, who's your dance, and ye, you man say a bachelor of master, maybe I can kind. Because you let a Ghana Hon and another yen obey will be any will be picnic. I will say a yare and ye from yare. It will be a who ye. It is a water and also a woman who they are. And never a bachelor of idea president and I do not go for the ye. You may be able to man. Priscilla said, maybe she's the one who went to an alternative reality market to find outrageous price items to come and lie about us on TV station some time ago. Yeah, I think that she's the one. Oh no, or NPP ni ba, you know to wa no. Adwuma to ya no jandam kwa no play. We are bronya sa get we no. One how an address the best no be boy. Into oba or yeah live show na no or say o dey boy be any ha. Into my starting play jandam. Afire so we video no start na we yi ni ho ato afire do ba business or say kata ne niam so. Who say obi ahwe. Ai unya no. Say na agro na mfa as agro am by as obi ahwe me. Anyway, if I watch him on television to be an use QR code. Na fast scan use phone camera na fast scan the QR code na at the screen so no it will take you straight away to my channel. So you can subscribe ya me pacho na wa subscribe ma me. Medini William Munufi Amankona. Oh, so yeah. Oh, Mahuma Mohammed. Oh no, I don't say Mahuma no. Oh, but I saw a boy, or by her head, or send boy in be any home until I feel starting on the second Katanabo. I didn't swam my mom here, my hair. And I press la meba. I didn't teach a pasca. The only obey be a row and a quack. Was a we dare go how I mean, I'll be able to for so be as you know so. I feel the did quadramanam gana home way. Anyway, me yamo. Said I'm kind of Kevin Taylor the poyan don't talk on the sunshine CB mo. Kevin Taylor no yell. Quano.
It goes beyond a man for some who nika, my centre, and go for the between one gross centre, you intermediate. Dabio. This is serious business. Intimui in go for two, I quote you anything was centre. The three was at the garden in Torreon at TV so can quasi some, ye in Torreon wanted to show Bema Tisentore.
And Kukwena. Say. And that woman, and Kukwena.